What up, nomads? Summer is here, and if you're vaccinated, you're probably already itching to go on your first post-pandemic trip. In this video, I talk about my top 5 tips for summer vacations, no matter where you're going. Let's go! If you're still unsure about your upcoming travel plans, you might want to check out my video, 5 questions to ask yourself before your first post-pandemic trip. If you're full steam ahead, I have some tips for you. Number 1, plan for the sun. I have so many tips for sun-filled vacations because in case you couldn't tell, I'm pale. So pale, and I burn instantly. So 1, pack a hat, or 2, or 3. I have a blog post on how to pack a hat without destroying it, which I'll link below. 2, bring long-sleeved clothes. I love oversized linen shirts as an easy cover-up to protect me from the sun without overheating. If you're doing any water sports, get a UV long-sleeve swim top or rash guard. You don't have to wear it the whole time, but I find it's a great way to extend my time in the water without having to go back and reapply sunscreen all the time. On this topic of sunscreen, figure out if it's best to pack it or buy it there. When I'm traveling within Canada and the US, I just pick up a large bottle at a drugstore because I'll be using way more than the allowed amount for a carry-on. And I don't mind just leaving whatever I don't use behind when I fly home. I think this pretty much goes for most destinations, but I've heard that in some places, sunscreen is super expensive or there's a markup for tourists, so you want to make sure that you check before you omit packing your own bottle of sunscreen. Do double bag your sunscreen though if you do pack some, because that kind of liquid explosion is tough to clean up. Number 2, stay hydrated. It's scary easy to get dehydrated and experience sunstroke and heat exhaustion, which can really put a wrench in your good times. I have a video all about that, which I'll link below. If you feel faint, ill, or feel like vomiting, these could be symptoms of heat exhaustion, and you should immediately stop, rest, and replenish on water and electrolyte beverages. You might also want to alternate between alcoholic beverages and something fun but alcohol-free, so you're partying responsibly. Call me a grandma or just someone about to turn 30, but I'm really into these new mocktail beverages on the market these days. Some of my favorite ones are Kin Euphorics and Aplos. Be aware of summer bugs. Mosquitoes and flies are annoying, but them and other bugs can actually be deadly. In Canada, we don't usually make a big deal of bugs because the cold keeps us from some of the most scary ones, but with climate change, we've been getting more and more hot weather bugs, like mosquitoes carrying viruses and ticks. I wake up to the radio every other day with a scientist warning Canadians to look out for ticks in places that didn't used to have them. Whether you need to pack extra bug spray or bug repellent accessories like candles, incense, or zappers, plan ahead and follow local advice on wearing long pants and sleeves, socks, nets, and checking for dangerous bug bites after an outdoor walk. 4, prepare to get dirty. I don't know about you, but somehow my summer clothes don't make it for too many years. They just get a lot of wear and tear. My favorite summer activities involve beach days, camping, hikes, and visits to the cottage, all of which have me covered in some combination of sunscreen, bug spray, dirt, and sweat. Pack clothes that are easy to clean and aren't too fussy, or just bring multiple pairs of everything. I just go into the summer season prepared to retire some of my clothes by September. I have a blog post about how to manage trips that are extra dirty, and I'll link that below. It includes advice on doing laundry on the go and what wipes I like best. Pack to be spontaneous. I always have my swimsuit on me because you never know when you'll find a great waterfall on a hike, and I always bring an extra nylon bag or backpack in case I decide to stop at a grocery store and make a picnic in a scenic place on the go. Summer lends itself to spontaneous adventures, so I like having what I need so I don't have to make the decision not to participate. I also pack dry bags, whether that's an actual dry bag or a Ziploc bag on summer trips, because sometimes I'm coming home with muddy shoes or sandals, or I decide to take one last swim before packing up my stuff and heading home. Also, word of advice on spontaneous activities, wear comfortable shoes and don't try to break in new shoes on a summer trip. Your feet will likely swell by the end of a hot day, and without that sock layer you have in other seasons, there's no mercy from a shoe that rubs. Hope these tips were helpful. Happy travels everyone, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching this video until the end. For more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the Capsule Suitcase and turn on notifications so you get all the fresh content as soon as it comes out. Thanks for supporting this channel. Happy travels!